Recording just like I stole a house. That's impossible too for me to have stolen it. I'm sorry, what did I call?
This is Courtesy Patrol.
Okay, it said on my device that you help with detention centers, sheriff for detention centers.
What do you mean help? Like in what way?
I didn't get a response to grievances, and then I had an assault while I was in jail. They took pictures. I had multiple different grievances of staff misconduct and abuse, and
No, ma'am. This is a courtesy service for stranded motorists on the highways.
Then when I asked you for detention centers, why did you ask me like what? And then you said
No,
for
because you said that I heard that y'all help with detention centers. That's why I said with what do you mean, like what kind of help is what I meant.
Well, what kind of help do you offer with detention centers?
We don't.
Then why did you need to know what kind of help I needed? What was your name? Why did you need to know what kind of help I needed?
Because the way you had said it to me, so I was trying to understand what you meant.
So this is a sheriff's office and you only help with stranded motorists?
No, ma'am. This is only the Sheriff's Department Courtesy Patrol with TxDOT.
Okay, well, how do I get the regular sheriff?
We're in a separate building.
Okay, well, where's the other building, that number?
I don't have numbers for all the other buildings.
Oh, can I hold? I'd like to get it. You should be equipped with that. If I call the right number to guide me in the right direction.
I don't know how you got our number, but we're not.
Yeah, I'll hold. I'd like the appropriate number. That's good customer service. I'd like the appropriate number for the sheriff's department.
All I have is the dispatch 911 number, ma'am.
Okay, are you unwilling to do customer service and give me that number? They don't give you a list of numbers anymore? Because this is a pattern that I've had to endure.
Ma'am, we don't have a list of numbers like that.
So you don't have a list of numbers for the sheriff department and different divisions?
No.
Okay, I'll hold for a supervisor. Let's see if they have it. Because I'm just trying to expose that I'm speaking with scammers that enforce conflict. So I'll hold.
Okay, yeah, because none of us have it, but I can.
What kind of? Okay, what did I call again? What did I call?
This is the courtesy service for stranded motorists on the highways.
My phone said this was the sheriff's department. Is this not the sheriff's department?
No, ma'am. This is the courtesy service with the sheriff's department.
So you're with the sheriff's department?
Independent building.
Forget it. It's pointless.
Like we're off of 30 and 80 is what I'm trying to say. We're not downtown with those departments. Like we're contracted here as a grant position. If that helps any.
Okay, and you're unwilling to do any legwork and give me the, because I'm trying to find it on my phone and can't. And you're unwilling to do proper customer service and give me the other branch?
I mean, you're getting mad at me for something.
You're not making sense. If this is the sheriff's department, I don't understand why people repeatedly mistreat me like this. Then you lied about this being the sheriff's department.
We deal with, ma'am. We only deal with the communication.
But you told me up front that this wasn't the sheriff's department, and you are the sheriff's department.
No, ma'am, we're not. I don't know how to explain it to you better. I can give you the communications number. Maybe they can give you a list.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's the best I can do.
But I'm not quite certain on how no one knows how to get to the sheriff's department. How that doesn't make sense. You have to look beyond the comms.
We only communicate with the communications department.
Let's try that.
Which is 911.
What's the number?
Would you like that? That's 214-749-5191. And that should be communications 911.
Okay, thank you. If I looked on my phone and it said detention center sheriff.
You looked on your phone, what did it say? Sheriff?
I'm looking for the detention center sheriff.
The jail detention center? I can give you the number. Do you have a pen?
Yes.
It's 214.
Okay.
761.
Okay.
9025.
I can't get through to that number. When I call, there's no possibility to get through. How am I supposed to get through?
Was it automated voice come on?
It is, and it demands general information when I call. It demands you do general information and then phone thing, and there's no opportunity to speak with someone live when I'm calling.
You dial 0 about 5 times, it will transfer you to a live operator.
You have to dial 0 5 times? Because I did dial 0. It has to be 5 times in a row?
Yes.
I'll try it. Okay, I
Well,
have
right
some.
now the bill still changed, so I say call within the next 30 minutes. The bill still change.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Shift change at 2:12. They got to get the lie straight, and then this guy started an argument. So I'm experiencing all kind of mind games. My phone called Bonita. I don't even know who it is. Someone I had saved and on its own. Then we got the guy starting an argument. Then we got the business calling me playing on my phone or whoever that was. Wow. Then we got the website altering hiding numbers. Then this is probably argument. He's saying have it ready tomorrow. The DVD player that he gave me, and I was just like, okay, I've already done this. This is what I went through with Adrian. Call me on a Sunday when she was off, and then I have the video uploaded. They needed it back. How, if you gave it to me, how do they need it back on a Sunday? That while I'm at the park, you're off work. Those mental health providers also called and started arguments numerous times, including her. She would be condescending and abusive, offer services, and then never gave them to me. Only thing that they wanted to do was give me medication. Nothing ever that they offered. No programs. They didn't give me anything. Told me to go other places and never get the services. I still don't know what they do. They never told me. So they like to spin my wheels.
Calling the Dallas County Jail inmate information.
So let's see
system.
how it works.
Please
Pressing
visit
zero
us at
5 times.
https:/.
There's a 0 5 times.
You may make your selection at any time. For information about an individual inmate that is currently detained, please say inmate or press 1. For information about the facility and its policy, please say general or press 2. To open, fund, or get info on an account required to receive inmate phone calls, say phone account.
Nothing has
or
happened.
Press. I didn't get.
Operator.
I didn't get that.
Operator.
For information. Thank you for using jail phone accounts. In order to receive.
If it is an emergency, press 0 or call 911. For English, press 1, and for Spanish, press 2. Office. If it is an emergency, press 0 or call 911. For English, press 1, and for Spanish, press 2.
Continuar en español, marque el número 1. To continue in English, please hold. If you need information regarding the
Phone from me, I help you.
Okay, what do you do at this department?
Dallas County Sheriff Department.
Okay, I have questions on bonds.
Yeah, let me transfer you over to the bond division.
Okay.
But let me give you a number.
You're not able to transfer me? Do you are you part of the Luceric Sheriff's Department with the for the guards?
No, I'm the dispatch for Dallas County Sheriff Department. It's like 911.
Okay.
Hold, please. Let me see if I can Google bonds, Dallas County bonds.
I don't know why no one wants to give me numbers anymore. I don't know why people are so rude and they talk to me, then someone's starting to argue with me in my environment that I'm in now. I just really get mistreated a lot, and I really wish it stopped. It's too much.
Ma'am, are you trying to get a bond through a bail bondsman, or you just?
I'm just trying to expose crimes that'll keep me away from my, bonds when I'm in jail on false charges, and I just wanted feedback on the bond process.
Okay.
I'm just not quite certain on why nobody has avenues, numbers, contact numbers since I've been targeted. Why everyone wants to make my life so difficult. It's too much. It's too much to repeatedly be unaddressed. Is there a relevancy, or are you planning on doing something with this call, or are we just sitting here for nothing? Were you getting the number?
I was looking for a bondsman's number for you, so you can call and ask them what the bond process is.
But I thought the sheriff, I just saw sheriff with a bond. Sheriff had some kind of bond location. Is that correct? I just heard on the voicemail.
You can go into Luceric, the jail itself. Right there in the front, there are windows, and that's where you can go and ask about bonds.
But I'm asking for the number, ma'am. I let this bother me, and I've had to take this nonsense for an extended amount of time. It's very psychologically abusive. I'm not quite certain on why you want me to go in, and I'm asking for the number.
For this number? I'm going to send you over to bond administration. Maybe they could help you. 214-653-2737. 2755.
Okay, thank you.
Because I misunderstood you. I thought you said you wanted to know the bond process.
Bond Division, Jones.
Yes, can an inmate, if they have their own funds, bond themselves out?
If an inmate,
Yes.
yeah, they can bond themselves out if they have it.
Okay, does it have to be cash, or can you have a debit card on your property?
No, a cash bond is simply that, it's cash.
Oh, so you have to have a cash you can't use a debit card to bond yourself out if you have it in your property?
They have an ATM in there. They can use that debit card, I guess, to withdraw cash.
So the inmate would be able to use their own debit card?
Yeah, if they're are they in central intake?
If you're in jail and you want to bond yourself out of jail, you have to use the ATM. What was your name?
I'm Scott Jones. I'm at the courthouse next door.
Okay, so an inmate would have to go. Do the guards escort the inmate to get to the ATM?
If they got it, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so the guard will escort an inmate to the ATM, which is in the.
Yeah, if they're in central intake and the judge sets a bond amount, and they'll know how much to order or to get from the ATM.
No one has ever told me that when I was in jail on all these false charges. So if the judge sets a bond amount, the handcuffed inmate can go to the ATM and get funds out of the ATM.
Yeah, well, they have it there in the jail, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let me call a bail bondsman because there's all these false arrests. I want to expose that I'm deliberately being my bonds deliberately being sabotaged, and that's a crime. Okay, thank you. Yes. If an inmate calls you, can an inmate, if they have their debit card, bond themselves out?
For the bond?
Yeah, if they have the funds on their debit card, will you accept the inmate with their debit card to bond themselves out of jail?
Let me see. Let me ask.
You have to ask, and you're a bond company?
To use an inmate's debit card?
If they want to bond themselves out.
If they want to bond themselves out?
Right, but they're using a debit card. If you have to ask, I'll go ahead and hold.
It's because to do that, we're going to need to send a payment authorization to whoever is doing the payment on the debit card, and they have to take a picture of the front and the back.
Who has to do that?
So it would normally be the co-signer. I haven't heard of an inmate yet. Well, hold on. I'm gonna put you on hold.
Okay. Some bail bonds companies that you can sign yourself power of attorney over the bail bonds company, and then they can get money out of your account. Used to be. I don't know a lot about the legal system, and it's being withheld from me. So I figured, I have all these false arrests. If I have a debit card and I'm communicating that with the bail bondsman. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so to be able to do that, we're going to need a picture of his ID. Or she.
Okay, so the inmate that has the debit card, you need a picture of their ID.
Yes.
If they have the ID in jail.
His ID, his state ID, to verify that it is his credit card or debit card.
I'm just saying, if they're in jail and the jail has the ID, how is that possible?
I don't know. That's why I was trying to tell you.
Are you new? Is there anybody with more experience?
Sorry?
Is there anybody with any more experience? Are you new?
Okay, one moment, please.
There's evidence in Hill County. They told Diane Hammer and her staff to give me the bond. Stop withholding. They said that they put it in a safe for safekeeping when I had a PR bond. And then put me on restraints for trying to go to court and threatened restraints to get paperwork back that incriminated them. So nonetheless, the sheriff came and said, give her bond back. And they wouldn't. Hello?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
I'm not quite certain of what's happening. All I wanted to know is information on if an inmate has her credit card and would like to bond themselves out.
Okay, so as far as her being able to bond herself out, she will need a co-signer, meaning someone that is making themselves liable for her to show up on this charge. As far as, let's say you are going to post bond for her, and you're, just for example, if you're going to make yourself liable that she will be going to court on this charge, that is totally fine. But if you're going to use her credit card, his or her credit card, the only thing that we will need is their ID, just to confirm that it is their credit card.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not allowed to have a support system, so that's not a possibility. All my people in my surroundings are terrorized to not have anything to do with me. Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, I guess there's no need to speak, and I mean, I'm just wearing myself out, just all the mind games in my environment, everywhere I'm at. I've been begging for my life a long time to just really not be heard. So it's just, I'm just spinning my wheels to get nowhere.